Okay, well, we're ready for Methuselah. And I woke up very early this morning, as usually happens, and wrote just incessantly for about 35 minutes, and this is his discourse today. It began at about 4:20 in the morning and ended at 5 minutes to 5. So the hands of the clock were together at 4:20, and then they were opposite at 5 minutes to 5. Pretty interesting. Methuselah says that Mercury laughs and sings and smiles as it circles the sun. Levity is one major key to longevity. Remember, Methuselah lived about the longest of anybody mentioned in the Bible, right? I think he's the longest lived dude from Genesis and the Old Testament, the Pentateuch or the Torah. So levity is one major key to longevity. In other words, to have longevity, you must have a longing or a yen for levity. So laughter is the best yoga, we've heard. Yet you don't have a long face, longevity, for you must be in the race with grace, so your path is rich in brevity, like the Mercurians. Mercury has the shortest orbit around the sun. You've heard that Mercury is quicksilver. You've heard that term, right? Quicksilver. Mercury as an element is liquid, and it's at these little globules. Remember chemistry class where you couldn't touch it, hopefully. Back in the old days, I think they did, but not anymore because it's toxic. But those little globules can connect, and it's called quicksilver. Well, Methuselah would like to kind of correct this misnomer. For although the physical element is quick on the draw and looks like silver, the planet Mercury is quick and gold. As the beings there focus the light of the sun that is so brilliantly shining in its atmosphere, so close to home, as we would say. Mercurians are quick-witted, quick to forgive, quick on the draw, as they draw forth strength and inspiration from the sun. Mercurians are always quickened during their fasts. Get it? They're always faster than a speeding bullet, a bullet train, fastened to truth and wisdom, and faster than both the hare and the tortoise. You remember the tortoise won the race even though it was slower because the hare stopped. So don't have those bad hair days. If you'd be quickened by the Mercurians, rev up the inner engines of your divine love life with the all power of God, and you'll truly have a gas. Did you know that the vehicles on Mercury are powered by laughing gas? It's true, and it's no laughing matter. Because it's a laughing spirit, not laughing matter. Well, if it's a gas, it is more spirit than matter, right? Those of you who studied physics. So the name Methuselah, he says, me thoroughly says laugh. Could this be the key to your longevity? Me thoroughly says laugh. Here is the paradox. We live long lives, yet our time is short around the sun. The orbit is short around the sun, but they live long lives on Mercury. So if the days are shortened for the elect, are their years lengthened? Maybe. Short days, days that fly by quickly, do so because your consciousness is elevated, strengthened by the sun, and lengthened by light. So our consciousness is strengthened by the sun and lengthened by light. by doing this, by being in this resonance, we're not short with each other, even though our days are. We elect to fly, as in the 10th step of the Paneurythmy, with the Mercurians and the Venusians. So remember yesterday, flying? Okay, let's all do the motion. Do you feel elevated? Okay. So here's the secret. Master Peter Dunov focused divine love in a Venusian way through the Paneurythmy, even as Rudolf Steiner focused truth and wisdom in a Mercurian way through Eurythmy. They lived around the same time period. So Master Dunov, Paneurythmy, Master Rudolf Steiner, I'll call him a master, Eurythmy. Eurythmy is a little more blue and intense, fiery. Paneurythmy is very gentle, flowing, loving. Another Mercurian dynamic. Mercurians are long in life and short in words because they speak telepathically. They practice communicating through their minds and lovingly emoting through their hearts. This breeds loving understanding and is the basis for compassionate communication. We've heard of that before, right? Marshall Rosenberg, compassionate communication. So the Mercurians are all about divine communication. On Mercury, they commune with the divine in order to communicate also with God. So communicate and communion are very similar. And when you commune with the divine, then your communication with God can be true, easy, or facile. It can be profound, it can be beautiful, it can be ongoing in such a natural way that this communication is just like an ongoing love affair, divine love affair. So Mercurian's communication is often brief, like your very good, yays. Very good, yay. Because they do this, they have very, very good days, even though they are short. So Methuselah says, don't be a dimwit or a nitwit. Be a bright wit, a golden wit. So a dim wit, someone whose wit is kind of dim. We're going to transmute all that, and we're going to have these bright wits or minds, golden wits. And for those who marvel as they read certain comics, you may consider God Mercury to be the Flash. Another name for God Mercury, Hermes Trismegistus. They are really one and the same. Flash, Mercury, Hermes, Nike. All are fleet of foot and have golden shoes, golden helmets, and golden hearts. So Methuselah is always with us in our levity, in our longevity, and in our days of brevity and revelry.